Hello everyone, welcome back to MAYANK LAWHOLIC. In this video, we will continue the series of MCQs of international organization. So without wasting time, let us start from question number 101. The decision of the General Assembly on important matters are made by option A, two-third majority of the members present and voting, option B, two-third majority of the members present, option C, a majority of all members, and option D, a two-third majority of its members. Here correct answer is option A, that is a two-third majority of the members present and voting. Let us proceed to question number 102. The powers of the General Assembly of United Nations in the field of international peace and security are in principle option A, coordinate with those of Security Council, B, secondary to those of Security Council, C, to act on the recommendation of Security Council, D, none of the above is correct. Here in question number 102, correct answer is option B, that is secondary to those of Security Council. Question number 103. The budget of the United Nations is approved by Security Council, General Assembly, Secretary General, Economic and Social Council. Correct answer here is option B, that is General Assembly. Question number 104. Uniting for Peace resolution was adopted by the following. Option A, the Security Council, option B, the Economic and Social Council, option C, the Trusteeship Council, and option D, the General Assembly. Correct answer here is option D, that is the General Assembly. Question number 105. Which from the following statement is correct? Option A, resolutions of the General Assembly of the United Nations are a source of international law. Option B, resolutions of the General Assembly are not more than the recommendations and they cannot be called as sources of international law. Option C, resolutions of the Security Council are a source of international law, and option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option B, that is resolutions of the General Assembly are not more than the recommendation, they cannot be called as sources of international law. Question number 106. The admission of a new political entity into a United Nations can be termed as option A, express recognition, option B, conditional recognition, option C, collective recognition, and option D, de facto recognition. Here correct answer is option C, that is collective recognition. Question number 107. The United Nations Charter contains provisions with respect to which of the following? Option A, first, expel a member for the persistent violation of its principles. Second, ensure its non-members to act in accordance with the sovereign equality principles. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here option A is 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D is neither 1 nor 2. Correct answer here is option C, that is both 1 and 2. Question number 108. What is the name of the 6th committee of the United Nations General Assembly? Option A, Legal Committee, option B, Economic and Financial Committee, C, Social, Humanitarian and Cultural Committee, D, Disarmament and International Security Committee. Correct answer here is option A, that is Legal Committee. Question number 109. The admission of any peace-loving state to membership of the United Nations will be effected by the option A, decision of the Security Council, B, recommendation of Security Council, C, decision of the General Assembly, D, decision of the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. Correct answer here is option D, that is decision of the General Assembly on the recommendation of Security Council. Question number 110. The Secretary of the United Nations is appointed, option A, by the permanent members of the Security Council, B, by the General Assembly on the recommendations of the Security Council, C, in a joint session of the Security Council and General Assembly, and D, by the Security Council on the recommendation of the General Assembly. Correct answer here is option B, that is by the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. Question number 111. Which one of the following statement is correct? Option A, statement is a member of the UN may be suspended from the exercise of its rights and privileges of membership by the option A, General Assembly, option B, Security Council, option C, General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council, and option D, International Court of Justice. Correct answer here is option C, that is General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. C option is the correct answer. Question number 112. Who can expel a state from the membership of the United Nations? Option A, the Security Council, option B, the Secretary General, option C, the General Assembly itself, option D, the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. This is the repeated question of the last question. We have already seen that. So D option here is the correct answer. Question number 113. The General Assembly of the UN passed Uniting for Peace resolution on option A, November 10, 1950, option B, October 24, 1945, option C, July 20, 1963, and option D, November 3, 1950. Correct answer here is option D, that is November 3, 1950. Question number 114. Consider the following statements. The General Assembly can request the International Court of Justice to give an advisory opinion of any legal question. Second, the General Assembly may authorize other organs and specialized agencies of the United Nations to seek such advice from International Court of Justice. Third, the Security Council has independent power to seek advisory opinion on a legal question from International Court of Justice. of the above statements, 1 and 2 are correct but 3 is wrong, 1 and 3 are correct but 2 is wrong, 2 and 3 are correct but 1 is wrong, 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. Here in question number 114, option D is the correct answer, that is 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. Question number 115. Which one of the following articles of the United Nations Charter authorizes the General Assembly to establish subsidiary organ for its performance? Option A, Article 19, option B, Article 20, option C, Article 21, and option D, Article 22. Correct answer here is option D, that is Article 22. Question number 116. The primary responsibility for the maintenance of international peace and security lies on option A, the General Assembly, option B, the Security Council, option C, the Secretary General, and option D, the International Court of Justice. Correct answer here is option B, that is the Security Council. Question number 117. The provisions relating to compositions of the Security Council is made in which article of the UN Charter? Option A, Article 24, option B, Article 33, option C, Article 27, option D, Article 23. Correct answer here is option D, that is Article 23. Question number 118. The right of self-defense provided in the UN Charter is subject to the judgment of option A, General Assembly, option B, Security Council, option C, International Court of Justice, and option D, Secretary General of the UN. Correct answer is option B, that is the Security Council. Question number 119. Which article of the UN Charter recognizes the right of individual and collective self-defense to its members? Option A, Article 26, option B, Article 51, option C, Article 73, and option D, Article 29. Here correct answer is option B, that is Article 51. Question number 120. Which article of the Charter of the United Nations provides the following? The members of the United Nations agree to accept and carry out the decision of the Security Council in accordance with the present Charter. Option A, Article 23, option B, Article 25, option C, Article 27, and option D, Article 29. Correct answer here is option B, that is Article 25. Question number 121. Under which article of the UN Charter the Security Council has the power to use force against a state? Option A, Article 41, option B, Article 2, Clause 4, option C, Article 24, and option D, Article 42. Correct answer here is option D, that is Article 42. Question number 122. How many members are in the Security Council of UNO? Option A 5, option B 10, option C 15, and option D 20. Correct answer obviously here is option C, that is 15. Do not get confused with the permanent members of the Security Council. Here in this question it has been asked the members of the Security Council of the UN. Question number 123. What is the term of the non-permanent members of the Security Council of UNO? Correct answer here is option A, that is 2 years. Question number 124. Which one of the following state is not a permanent member of the Security Council? Option A, China, option C, United Kingdom, option C, United States of America, and option D, Japan. Correct answer here is option D, that is Japan. Japan is not a permanent member of the Security Council. Other members are the permanent members of the Security Council. Question number 125. Which of the following countries is not a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council? Option A, USA, option B, UK, option C, France, and option D, Spain. Correct answer obviously is Spain. Spain is not a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, whereas other members are the permanent members of the Security Council.